Oh shoot. Okay, there we go. Yeah, welcome in everyone. Today we're doing our episode 8 of our podcast with Too Lame for Games. Today's topic is public health. And welcome in, Too Lame. How's your day?
Doing all right, man. Doing pretty dang good. Glad to be here.
Awesome. So this first start off like introduce yourself and tell us about your Twitch and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, my name is Too Lane for Games, and I stream on twitch.tv/Too Lane for Games. The 2 and the 4 are numbers, the rest are letters. And yeah, I play all sorts of stuff.
Oh, like what?
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, Too Lame, tell us about your Christmas special stream and what went on.
Lord. So yeah, one of the things that is special about my little channel is that I became affiliate right before Christmas and last year, and a lot of people decided to save their subs, their very first sub for that stream. And so what I did last Christmas is I had a little Christmas special with singing and games and goofiness, and then this year decided to take it up a notch. And one of the big features was that I would do a shot of eggnog for every sub during the stream. And I hate eggnog. So I basically set myself up for failure, knowing that like 20 of my friends were all going to come and subscribe, all just to watch me do that. And it was gross, but it was fun.
How did that go? Yeah. You had some issues after stream?
You know, I expected there to be, based on all of the data that I had collected from the previous year, but no, actually, it was smooth sailing afterwards, you could say.
Awesome. So let's get started with your first question. What's your favorite game? Or game genre?
Chess. I'm just kidding. Monopoly, Mousetrap. Yeah, my favorite game genre is got to be. I love a good RPG that I can just get lost in and get super immersed. And it's got to be single player because I can't stand any of you guys on the internet playing with me. Just kidding. But yeah, I love a great RPG that I can get lost in. So like the Fallout series, the Elder Scrolls series, starting with Oblivion. I mean, Morrowind's alright. It's necessary. And the game I'm playing right now, what I'm streaming right now, Death Stranding, is another one that I'm just really into. It's great. I love walking around, believe it or not.
Isn't that like a walking sim?
Yeah, so I mean, it is mostly travel, which is fun, because the way that I usually play most RPGs, I don't fast travel. I'll play whole playthroughs where I don't fast travel, so I spend a lot of time just walking around through the game and then looking at the stuff that some artists spent years creating. So Death Stranding is no different. There is fast travel, but why use it? It's dumb. Just walk.
Yeah. So your next question: what inspired you to be a Twitch streamer? And instead of doing Twitch, what other platform would you do if that was your choice?
Yeah. What inspired me to be a Twitch streamer? Money. Just kidding. No, actually, so I started getting into when I was in grad school, and I thought to myself, community and had some fun with it. I was like, you know, I could probably do something like this. Probably bring something to the table. So I was like, you know, I kind of want to try this out, see if it's something that I could pull off. And yeah, so far it's been pretty good. The as far as other platforms, I don't know. I thought about starting a podcast. because I'm 30,000 years old. Like a straight up like listen to it on Apple Podcasts type podcast. But if you want to talk about a saturated market, it's one right there.
Awesome. So, what are your hobbies off stream or maybe on stream?
Yeah. So one of them, video games. Surprisingly, one of my hobbies. Might not be able to tell about me. But I would say off stream, I play music. I've got. You can see some mess behind me, but I've got. Yeah. For my electric with my Christmas bonus, which was cool. So yeah.
A performer in any like band or anything like that?
I used to be in. I think I've been in 4 bands that have performed live. A few more that have never made it to the stage. You know, just goofing around with friends. But yeah, I was in some bands that we had a lot of fun. Did a tour up and down California coast one time. Played at the House of Blues in Las Vegas. Yeah, it's cool.
Your next question is name your like 3 favorite locations on the planet, like cities, states, anything like that.
Okay. Your mom's house. No. Oh, I mean, I'm wearing some merch from one of them. Yeah, Portland, Oregon. Yeah. Portland's a cool place. I got some family that live there and visit. I like to visit at least once a year if I can. Haven't been there this last year though, that's for sure. But yeah, it's a great spot. Beautiful, beautiful weather. I grew up in the desert, Las Vegas, Nevada, where it rains probably 3 times a year, and that's it.
Yep.
So I love to go to Portland and get rained on constantly, and I love it. It's so cool. Yeah. So yeah, Portland. 3. I gotta name 3. Dude, I can't even think of 3 for anything.
Cali, Canada, Washington. Actually, no. Scratch that. Cali. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I really like. Do they have to be cities or can they be like locations?
Locations.
Okay, cool. There's a coffee shop just around the corner from my house. That is just fantastic, and it has like this great, wonderful coffee. They make a Japanese style cold brew. They roast their own beans in an all glass room that you can watch the guy do his job. They have a drink that they bring out to you and they assemble in like a ritual that involves lighting something on fire and all sorts of stuff. The aesthetic is great. It's all concrete
That sounds
and plywood. It's a great spot. And then my third favorite place is probably the Shire. From The Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. So how did COVID affect you during on Twitch? Did you get more increase in numbers, less subscribers, stuff like that?
Yeah, so COVID is weird. A lot of people stuck at home, right? So I met a lot of new people. But I can't really say whether or not it affected my viewership positively or negatively because this was the first summer that I actually broadcasted. Last summer I wasn't even streaming, so I had no kind of point of reference. Like I didn't know like, okay, is this growth like normal or is this like is it significantly different because of COVID? But I could say that I did notice a lot of regulars, a lot of people who would normally hang out would just pop in and say, hey, it's good to see you, gotta go, and then leave because they were essential workers and they're working overtime, they're working all the time. So they had less time to just hang out at home and chill on Twitch. So I did see a lot, like the average length of time someone would hang out in chat, definitely saw that go down because people I stream late at night. People gotta go to bed.
You're still very interesting to watch, even though late at night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you can stay up, it's worth it. Shoot, even I can't stay up for it sometimes.
So, do you know Corpse Husband?
Corpse Husband is a familiar name.
So what do you think about his voice?
That's a good question because I don't know what it sounds like, but I'm gonna say um like
Imagine this:
honey.
a guy with too much testosterone. Okay, very deep, raspy voice.
Okay. I would describe it as masculine.
Cool.
There you go.
All right. So yeah, tell us more about your streaming and what what's your future goals and accomplishments you're proud of.
Yeah, so whenever I think of the future of my stream, I always think that I'm gonna need to go to the Lego store because anytime I hit any type of milestone, whether usually it's followers right now, whenever we reach a certain goal of followers, I do a stream where I build Lego on stream, and it's been really cool. And I already know what we're gonna do for when I get that 500th follower. I'm gonna build the newly released Lego bonsai tree, which is pretty cool. We can do it on stream, and yeah, we make a big deal out of it. It's just a stream where I just basically play Lego, and we talk about the piece and kind of talk about what it's like to build Lego, but remembering that when we were be a share and DMCA be damned. We're playing Lego and we're having a party tonight. So yeah, that's one of the things I look forward to all the time. One of my goals is just keep growing so I can just make an excuse to buy more Lego.
Have you ever built a Lego DeLorean from Back to the Future?
No, though I've seen some pretty cool sets that some people have made their own creations that are pretty sweet. But do they have an official DeLorean set? I'm gonna look it up right now.
I believe so.
Oh, they do. Oh, it's a Lego Ideas. I'll have to look in. It's on eBay. $245.99. Is that worth it? It's probably worth it, right? Bought it. Just kidding.
So yeah, tell us a bit. So a bit of context. Lowdown, he's a cool streamer, but like, yeah, tell us your friendship, tell us your related beard and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude. So Justin is one of the coolest guys ever. Like, I would hang out in his stream when he was streaming during the day, while I was at work. Don't tell anybody. And I'd just hang out. Like on Truckin' Tuesdays, we used to stream on Tuesdays. I'd just be there the whole time, just chill. And he's just a great guy, great spirit. One of the guys who, when I first stumbled into his channel, I was watching. I was like, this guy, I could stream. I have the confidence to stream because of this guy's energy. He's just got that kind of a wonderful, embracing type of person. So it was cool to hang out with him and goof around and I miss him more than I miss my dead grandparents.
But like, Perm also said not exactly, but similar words to what you said about and how he motivated you guys as streamers.
Was that again?
So Perm said some words similar to yours, how Log motivated him to stream stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you guys don't know Lokedown, I mean, fantastic guy. He's taking a break right now. Hopefully he comes back because I miss that guy.
Yes. So yeah, Perm collab. Any news?
Nothing yet. There'll be something coming up. I've got a list of games I've developed and other things. I'm just waiting for somebody to jump on. So we'll see. I'm sure there'll be something coming up soon.
Awesome. So what motivates you to keep streaming when you're like very down or like don't have the energy to stream?
So this is something I see a lot. That especially if you're on Twitter, you see a lot of other streamers post things like, I'm not up to streaming tonight, or hey, I can't do today's stream, I'm just not there mentally, or I'm just not there physically, And I think a lot of times, that's fine to take a break, if you can't make it. But for me, I feel like there is it's got to be a lot for me to cancel stream, which is funny because I feel like this last 2 months I've been canceling it all the time. Um, but I have I have a, I don't want to say need because that makes me sound like I have some kind of problem, but I just, when I'm streaming, I have this, I feel like I'm in a zone, um, that, because I mean, I like to play video games and I like to talk to people, and I know for a fact that there's uh, at least four good friends that'll be there, you know, and basically I think of it as, you know, I'm not necessarily, in the days that I'm feeling not up to it, I don't think of it as like, oh, I'm putting on a show, or like, oh, I gotta do this to earn money, like I gotta get those subs. I think of it more like I'm hanging out with friends in an open space where other people might stumble in, and you might see some old friends, you might meet some new friends, you might meet some trolls that you gotta kick out, and you will definitely meet bots telling you to go to a website where you can purchase followers. Those are fun. But yeah, I
Have you ever like purchased bots?
know pretty well, and that's kind of what motivates me to log on and go live, even if I'm not feeling up to it.
So, do you consider your Twitch streaming a side job?
Maybe if it paid better. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's kind of more. I wouldn't say it's really like a side job. But right now, where it's at, it's about on par with like a hobby that I make a little bit of money at. Um, that being said, if you are with the federal government, it is absolutely a side job. That's why I file a 1099, do all those deductions. Everything is above board. Don't worry about it. Please don't audit me. Please.
Oh wow, Mr. Business, Lord Business. Lord Business, you know.
Yeah, right.
So, if you could stream with any famous streamer or person in the world, who would it be?
Any famous person or streamer in the world? Is it somebody who has to be like?
No, like an
Have to
actor
be.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger or like
All
PewDiePie.
right. Yeah, yeah. I would, you know, let's see. Who'd be fun? I would pick. It's tough because I don't want to say somebody who seems like they'd be fun and then they're actually like a super dick. That would be bad. I would go with gosh, former President Jimmy Carter, and former President Barack Obama, and not the current president. For sure.
So, you know how I told you that I went to your streams and asked you for advice for the president report? So, Nixon and Trump have a lot of things in common.
Yes, they do. They
Yeah.
do. Although, not to veer too far off into the topic of politics, but you could almost say that while they both committed impeachable offenses, one guy did something particularly less horrifying than the other one. Not to defend a former president who was a criminal, but or a current president who is also a criminal.
Yeah. So, Elite, do you have any questions for Tulane? Elite.
Say what? Sorry?
Do you have any questions for Tulane? About his streams or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm interested to know what streamer to streamer. Hold on. What do you actually stream? Do you do general chat or do you do games?
Yeah, so I mean, mostly games, mostly RPGs, stuff with a story, with dialogue that I can riff on and make fun of.
All right.
But every once in a while, I do a little bit of just chatting stuff.
Kind of
too.
games.
Oh, say again?
Sorry, you was lagging. You was cutting in and out for me on my side.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I think we might have some
Was he
connectivity
lagging?
issues.
Was he lagging to you, Nerdy? Then, like,
So
I felt like he was lagging so badly.
what plans did I have for Christmas?
Yes.
I planned to sit at home, and just chill. It was one of those years where didn't really want to get together with family because traveling and gathering in large groups not a good idea this year. So yeah, just basically me and my wife and my son just hung out, opened presents, did a FaceTime call with different relatives, and that was that, man. Just hung out.
Now, would you ever like
Yeah, sorry,
dress up?
because
Go ahead, Ali. Go ahead.
no, you're fine. You started. You may as well carry on.
All right. So, would you ever like dress up as Santa Claus and like have kids, come to you and stuff like that?
No.
All right.
I don't know. I feel like if a kid asked me, like, I want an iPad for Christmas, son said, we better friggin' talk to your parents. That sounds expensive.
What's the craziest interaction you had with your stream killer?
On stream?
Yes.
Gosh, so craziest interaction. I mean, I've had occasional trolls come in and be like, "Hey, you're an ugly loser," and then that's just it. But craziest interaction would probably be, there was one time where, like, for a good, the VOD's probably gone now, but for a good like maybe an hour during stream, there was like, we got in this conversation of all things taxes and billionaires, and it, for some reason, while I'm like trying to play like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, right, and I'm trying to do the game, and we just kept coming back to the topic, and for like an hour long, it was like me against almost everybody in the chat, and I was like, all right, come on, guys, there's gotta be somebody who agrees with what I'm saying here. And then we just kept going on it, and I just kept trying to like move on, and it was like, okay, we're still talking about this, and I didn't want to be like, all right, guys, conversation, but I was like, I'm starting to feel a little bit ganged up on after this whole hour of people being like, no, we all disagree with you. It's like, maybe I can't be the one that's wrong, right? No, billionaires should pay taxes, right? Yeah, I feel like I'm right.
So let's talk a little bit about your topic, public speaking. How does public speaking on your streams help you, stuff like that, Does it make you feel better, worse, in the middle?
Yeah, so I mean, I've always been just a sucker for the limelight. So I've never really had a fear. I feel like I've never had a fear of public speaking. I've always felt more drawn to public speaking than like private speaking. Like, it's easier for me to talk to a room of like, 1,000 people than it is to talk to 10 or 3 people. So I've, for me, I think streaming has helped with not just my ability to talk to people, like at people, but be able to react, because you don't know what people are gonna say, because you don't even know who you're actually talking to. You're just seeing words. Which has helped me with my public speaking is the ability to say something to an audience and also realize that audience can say something back. And then how do I react to that? So I can't say things that I don't want to say things that will like alienate people, or like deliberately piss people off, or say something that might hurt, or even offend. Not that I can control how anyone reacts to what I say, but at the same time, I have to consider my audience. I can't just say whatever and pretend like I can't be held accountable, or like people can't respond to me. So it's made me have to rethink the way I say things, and also pre.
Awesome. So, yeah, Elite, do you have any more questions or stuff like that? We're gonna get to our truth or dare in just a minute. So, yeah. Anything, Elite?
Well, streamer to streamer, I've become to realize as a streamer, being able to engage with your viewers help with your stream being more engaging and interactive. Because I feel as long as I can get a reaction from my stream and viewers, I'm able to have a good stream then, and I feel then confident enough to carry on engaging the stream more. So, how do you interact with yours in a way? Like, are they quite interactive, or are they usually quiet ones, or?
Yeah. So, yeah, and I just want to, yeah, I agree. I think that, I feel the same way when someone is actually involved. It makes the stream better.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with lurking. We love our lurkers,
no.
of course.
We
But-
do love our workers.
exactly. But whenever someone actually, yeah, when they contribute, when they, with just this is so dumb, but not to try to commodify conversation, but if you guys have ever worked in retail, you know that
Yeah, I've worked
there's-
warehousing, not retail.
there's a key performance indicator called units per transaction, and the idea is if someone's coming into I don't know, let's say you work at H&M or IKEA or something, and
Yeah, that kind of retail.
yeah, that kind of retail. You want
Okay.
to, if someone is coming in to buy a shirt, that's 1 unit per transaction. But if you can kind of sell, hey, what would look really great with that shirt? This belt. Now that's 2 units per transaction. And so
What will over this belt is these pair of trousers.
exactly, yep. And then now you go into 3. So that's a big, if someone can kind of convert 1 unit per transaction into more than that, that's a big deal. That's a good sign that they are a good. I try to think, okay, how can I convert that? Hey, one interaction per person into something more. How can I get them to contribute more? And start a conversation instead of just saying, hey, welcome in. I'll just try to say something like, how are you doing tonight? Or
how's your day been? What's
your
been up to?
Yeah. Yeah. Or I'll have a comment. I like to relate it to what's going on in the screen behind me. So like, hey, what do you think? Like we're playing Death Stranding, and I'm right now my character has an otter hood. That's an otter that he wears, and I'll someone come in and be like, hey, what's up? What do you think of this? And I'll like zoom in on the otter hood. Trying to get something that will get them to react and reply beyond just saying hey, something to the next step, and relating it to the content, whatever you're doing on screen is super great, especially if you're doing something like when I do like a just chatting stream and I'm building Lego. I'll say, and someone comes in, if they're new or if I haven't seen them in a while, or I'll say, hey, what's up? What do you think of Lego? You ever play Lego as a kid? And that almost always guarantees that we're going to be talking about that for the next 5 minutes.
And that's it's the main topic, like to be. See, with me, when I have people come in, like my chats can go different places in terms of topics. Like it can start off with something as simple as like, oh, what have you done with your day or something like that. Then it can completely go into something else by the end of someone leaving the stream. And that's what I feel great about.
Yeah.
Knowing that I've been able to start someone's conversation with a hey, how's your day kind of thing, and then knowing that that person's like even with a good laugh, because a lot of people said it's all about not just my quality of a streamer, it's the fact that I engage a lot and bring them in as not just a viewer, as a person that I'm speaking to.
Yeah, exactly. And what's really great too is if you have, people in your chat, if you have a community that also engages.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite things to see when I'm streaming is not just somebody like talking to me, but when like the cross talk that happens in chat.
Yeah,
Like,
when your viewers talk to each other, I have that a lot. They all
Yeah.
engage with each other. They all have conversation. It's ease off a little, so you can
Mhm.
focus on the quality from the stream and what you stream.
Yeah.
Like then you feel comfortable because you know that you don't have to worry about anyone leaving because you know there's other people to speak to each other. So then you focus all purely on the content that you're showing for the stream.
Yeah, exactly. Which is great. I have a weird job where I'm in a lot of group settings where I have a lot to say to the group, and then I am just dying, hoping somebody in the group will also engage, and then the group will do the talking, and I can just freaking relax. So,
See,
yeah.
excuse me, excuse the bird. But yeah, I feel great, especially when I don't always have to start conversations off in my chat.
Mhm.
Someone new comes into stream or someone comes into stream, and straight away my moderators or one of the viewers saying, "Hey, welcome, how are you?" Straight away. That's even before I've said. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
It's just good.
All right,
Exactly.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
that's great.
Tulip, your next question. So, what's your first game ever played, and what console?
First game I ever played. Oh, I might have it. It's not out here. It's in a different room. It's
Look away.
it's in a different room. But the first game I ever played, believe it or not, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening on Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color.
Because I wasn't allowed to have video games as a child, so it wasn't until I was like friggin' like 13 years old that I finally got my first console. It was a Game Boy Color, and my mom bought it actually, and she was like, "You're not. This isn't yours. You're borrowing it from me." And yeah, so Link's Awakening is just, it's got a special place in my heart, which is why I'm looking forward to playing the remake.
Oh,
That came out on the Switch.
You said Zelda something?
Yeah.
Right,
Yep,
so
Legend of Zelda.
I just found the cartridge. It's right here.
Is that Link's Awakening?
No, it says Four Swords.
Oh, Four Swords. Okay, that's
Yeah.
one of the ones I haven't played yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? You never played Four Swords?
I haven't.
Bro,
No.
I look at all the Zeldas back on Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
I grew up with not just Zelda, like many great games on like portable consoles like that.
That's awesome. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, dude, I put so much of my life into
Yeah.
getting Oracle Seasons and Oracle of Ages. Like those 3 Zelda games, I had just monopolized my childhood.
Which is your favorite of all time, and why?
My favorite Zelda game, or
Your Zelda game, yeah. Sorry, nerdy, by the way. But, yeah.
I'm gonna just, I would say Oracle of Seasons. Just, it was so much. I memorized it so much. I could probably still go back and beat it in one sitting. I played it so much. Shall we?
We already talked how COVID affected your streaming in other words, but like, how did COVID affect you personally?
Yeah, so I mean, not to bring it down, but so like almost all of us, COVID of course affected my personal life, my mental health, my family, my job. But my job is one that where if people don't get, like, we don't have to get together in public for my job, but it helps. We can do what we do online, and we had to move everything online, but it just isn't the same. So that really, COVID really kind of hurt that. Thankfully, my wife and I, neither of us lost our job, but we do know, and we both, have our health, which is great. But we do have, we know some people that have died from it. really knew. I thought I knew pretty well. All three of them passed away from COVID this year, and it's been tough. Um, so I am like, how can I get a job as a healthcare worker for one day just so I could go get the vaccine? Like, I'll jump that line to get that vaccine, because I'm ready for this to be done. Yeah, I've seen that there was one nursing home, I think it was in Florida, that had some extra vaccines and they gave them to some wealthy donors, which is just that's no, that's not cool. I know that that's how healthcare in America is. The more money you have, the better everything is. But yeah, that ain't cool.
All right. So yeah, Julian, how hard did you work to get to where you are right now? Like as a person and as streaming wise also.
The least amount that I can get by with is possible. No, I'm just kidding. I thankfully not too hard. Thankfully, for when it came to streaming, I already had my hands on a lot of the gear, and a little bit of the know-how. So it's the hardest part I would have to say is depriving myself of sleep, because I'm 30 freaking what am I 33 years old. My body's falling apart.
You look 20.
My mind is leaving me. My hearing is going. I have a 2-year-old son. He doesn't like sleep. No, sir. He likes to wake up early. He likes to stay up late. Sometimes he likes to wake up in between. So, the hardest part, the thing that I think I've really had to work hard at is sticking to that late night schedule and making sure that if I say I'm gonna stream 3 nights a week, I gotta be there. I can't just. Cancel is a loss.
Sure, go ahead and ask me.
I've got a question. How do you? I always ask a lot of parent streamers, especially. How do you actually? How do I say this? How do you work it around family life? Because obviously, I'm not because me not being a parent and all, I kind of have an open and more active stream. So how do you fit that around your family?
Yeah. So family's always got to be. I mean, like streaming's fun. It's cool. It makes a little bit of money, but family's far more important. So
Yeah.
it always takes precedence. And a big part was explaining to my wife, like, I really want to try this. I think I could be good at it. And also, my student loan payments are starting up, and it wouldn't hurt to have a little bit extra money around the house if this all turns out being, dude,
So
right?
how does your wife take your streaming?
She's cool with it. As long as I don't wake her up screaming at video games at midnight, she's cool with it. She made an appearance on stream. We played Animal Crossing, so that was cool. She's pretty supportive.
People don't appreciate people who stream, especially being a father as well.
Yeah. And that's one piece of advice. Like, and if you are thinking of streaming, really just doing anything, and the person that you are with is not cool with it, like your husband, your wife, your significant other, whatever. If they're not cool with it, it's going to be a big point of contention, and you gotta kind of think, what's actually more important,
Tough question to answer, but yes, you say you had all the gears and stuff for streaming. How did that go to be? Were you a professional photographer, something like that?
So I do a decent amount of videography for my job. Also social media and photography and audio stuff. So I already had a lot of stuff on hand, which was nice. And then I had some people hook me up with the PC that I'm running for the games that I play is just an absolute beast, which is cool. I had Meet and Eat help out with that, which was awesome. And Meet and Eat is one of my mods, and he helped out with that. And basically, he kind of helps produce a lot of the back end part of the stream. If I'm like, hey, dude, I want to make OBS do this, but I don't know, I can't find any way to do it. You know, he'll hook me up or be like, hey, me and you, how does bot work? How bot work? Bot broke, fix bot. And he's like, oh yeah, do this. So yeah, a lot of that stuff. He handles a lot of the technical stuff, but for the production side, you know, the stuff that actually adds to what you see.
So he's like your IT guy.
Yeah, basically, yeah. He's IT. He's also a mod. He sometimes he turns on the computer when I can't get to it, and which is weird that we can do that with each other's computers. But yeah, yeah, he's also the official. I mean, he's the official greeting party of chat. He says hi to everybody. He meets them. There you go. His name is his job.
So yes, let's get into a little bit of Truth or Dare.
Let's do it.
Yes, Elite, go ahead and ask your question, Truth or Dare, to
Sorry, say again.
Go ahead and ask your Truth or Dare to Tulin.
Truth or dare?
Yes.
Truth.
Ooh.
I fear nothing.
He fears nothing. I like this man. So. Sorry, I don't actually know you as a person. I'm sorry. I kind of, yeah.
That's
But,
right.
I might just pass this on to Nerdy if you don't mind.
All
Go for
right.
it.
Truth or Dare, Tulin.
Truth.
True. Oh. Is it true
Sorry.
that you fix cars?
Is it true that I fixed cars?
Yes.
It is true that I know how to fix a car if its gas tank is empty. I know exactly how to fix that. Or if it's not on. I know how to fix that by you put the key in and then you turn the key and it turns on. Beyond that though, no. I mean I can change wiper blades and anything that has a YouTube tutorial I could try, but I'm not the type. I'm not a gearhead. I'm not a grease monkey. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I got a free weekend. Let me switch out the.
Transmission.
I don't know what's in car parts. Pick a car part. Somebody.
Transmission.
Transmission. I'm gonna rebuild. You know what? I'm gonna rebuild my transmission this weekend. Like no, that's definitely not me.
Okay, so yeah, Truth or Dare.
Oh, let's do a dare.
All right, I'm gonna
Oh.
DM you your Dare. I think you're gonna like this one. All right, so Tulin, could you reenact what I'm about to send you? It's one of your skits you did. I'll like to call it a
Oh
skit.
boy.
There you go, it's in there. Could you do that?
Oh.
Yes, that one.
Okay. How
Reenact it.
reenact? Do you want me to reenact the exact same
Yeah,
thing,
or it
or
could
can
be.
I do?
Yeah, you could change it up a bit.
Okay. All right. This is the Norton Shakespeare, second edition, based on the Oxford edition. It's the one with misprints, in case you're wondering. That's why I have this $700 textbook that I got for free. Okay, let me find a good one. I don't remember which one was the good one. Here we go. I found a great one. I think this is a good one. I should have marked these. I should have marked the good ones. This might be good. This might be terrible. But here we go. Number 27. Weary with toil. Begins a journey in my head to work my mind when body's work's expired. For then my thoughts from far where I abide intend a zealous pilgrimage to thee, and keep my drooping eyelids open wide, looking on darkness which the blind do see. Save that my soul's imaginary sight presents thy shadow to my sightless view, which like a jewel hung in ghastly night makes black night beauteous, and her face new. Lo, thus my day, my limbs, by night my mind. For thee, and for myself, no quiet find. That's a great one. I like that one because it's about not being able to sleep because you're too busy thinking about a lady. Or
Yeah.
dude. Or someone beyond the binary.
So yeah, Elite, go ahead and ask your truth or dare.
Oh, yeah, alrighty then. Truth or dare?
Let's see. You got a dare for me? Or truth, if you got a good truth.
I've got a dare.
Okay.
I dare you to do an impression of anyone you choose.
Anyone, okay. Probably somebody that you guys know.
Anyone.
So this is so like I don't mean this to be disrespectful to anybody, but I create impressions of people that I know for conversation. So I'll be like, yeah, the other day I was talking to John, and he's like, hey man, how you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. And people will be like, oh, that sounds exactly like John. I'm like, yeah, I know. I study people's mannerisms. Gosh, an impression of somebody. Yeah, I mean, if you want to give me somebody, that would be good. An actor, okay. Let's see, who do I do a really good impression of? I have a few. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, who do I do well? Let's see, I'm bad at everything. Oh, I can do a really good impression of you know what? I've got a good one. This is not a famous actor, if that's okay. Is that okay? I can do an impression of my own father. You ready?
Yes, let's hear.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Here's my impression of my own father.
Oh, I understood that. He left. His father left.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Actually, my dad is an awesome person. He's involved in my life.
That was a good one.
Does that count? Okay.
Yeah, that counts. Yeah, so truth or dare?
Let's mix it up. Let's do truth.
Truth, okay. Is it true that meeting you is your true friend and soulmate? I mean, not soulmate. That's soulmate.
He's watching at home, going like, "Please say yes, please say yes." Please. No. No. True friend. Yes, I've known him for like 5 years. Actually, I met him pre-Twitch. I met him back, like 5. It's been like 5, maybe it was like 5.5 years ago, when we both moved to Phoenix, Arizona, the same year. So yeah, we've known each other for a bit. So yeah, we're pretty close. We get coffee like once a week, sometimes twice a week. We live in the same neighborhood, so sometimes on stream I'll be like, "Whoa, there's fireworks in my neighborhood," and then in chat he'll be like, "Yeah, dude, they're super loud. They're right next to my house," or whatever, you know. So, or he'll one time on stream. Oh, this should have been my answer for the craziest thing that ever happened on stream. Like there was like people running from the cops in my neighborhood, while I was streaming, and we got like in chat. And he was like, "Hey, dude, there are police officers all over the place, and because that helicopter that's passing over our houses is the cops. They're looking for somebody. Make sure your doors are locked." It's like, oh my god, hold on 1 second. I just flip to the BRB screen and go like, make sure everything was locked up. But yeah, he is my friend.
Awesome. So yeah, let's switch it up a bit. Julian, you ask us questions.
Oh, okay. What is... Okay. Alright. What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever done while live?
It's an easy one. I did this last Sunday.
Ooh, recent.
Yeah, so they were like, how many seconds is a minute? And I'm like, 40 seconds. No, it's not 40 seconds. Then they asked me, no, yeah, they asked me how long an hour was. I was like, yeah, sure, 50 minutes is 1 hour. 60
Nope.
minutes. that was like the top of the top that I can think of right now. That's very funny. What about you, Elite?
The most embarrassing thing on stream. I'd say when I tried explaining something to someone and my brain decided to have a fart moment. So my brain just went, no. And I just literally froze in conversation. I just stopped explaining what I was saying. I just went quiet. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. That's the best. You know.
Hey, it's I had to. It was that bad. I was like, well, my brain just had a fart. Anyway, moving on. Let's just change the subject now. Move the conversation along.
Those are the best type of moments where you don't even mean to make it funny, but in long term, it's just hilarious to look back at.
Yeah.
So let's do
I used to.
What happened?
I used to play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, and the funniest, most memorable moments of playing that game is when I had no clue what to say. Like somebody asked me like, "What's this guy's name?" and I'll be like, Donut. And then it becomes the funniest thing ever.
Donut.
Hi. Hello. Friends, just a new streamer. Wanna say hi?
This is mini to him.
Say hi. We call him too young for games.
Oh, you know,
Say hi.
we should make that like a top 10 moments on stream.
I don't think he's always asleep when I stream. I don't think he's ever made an appearance on stream. You wanna come say hi? No? You don't have to. Yeah, you can go play.
So yeah, let's move on to a little challenges. This is gonna include all three of us since the co-hosts are not available. Would you rather do drawing, singing, or saying a sentence backwards? Your pick.
I will draw. I will do a drawing challenge.
All right, and give me a topic to make something awesome with the challenge. Like, say for example, topic cheesecake or foods or something like that, or even animals.
Topic that we're all gonna draw.
Yes, all of us. So,
Okay.
yeah, we are also gonna partake.
I'm gonna have to get some paper.
All right, we'll wait for you.
I'm gonna share my screen. I got Microsoft Paint up here. That's what I'm gonna do.
I have paper and pen.
Welcome to the 22nd century, scrubs. We got Microsoft Paint.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna have to find a pen and paper.
yeah, so we'll go back.
Hold on.
We're gonna be right back.
Hold on, I can scroll down.
We're gonna be right back. We'll be back when he gets his paper.
Yeah. This is where we hear a word from our sponsors.
Yes, our sponsor.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace.
No.
Build websites.
This podcast is sponsored by Nerdy Albert Merch.
We have paper.
We have successfully gotten the papers.
This is interesting.
Lol. Merch.
LOL.
Alright, yeah, so give us a topic
Right.
you want to draw about Tour.
Alright. Why don't we go? I'm gonna go abstract. Draw. Rage.
Alright. let's do this. So, are you gonna share your screen so the stream can see it?
Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen if I can do it. If I can do this correct. Let's see. This one. Yep.
Don't see your
There we go.
emails.
Yeah. Right. Oh, and there's all my pics of my butt. No.
So what was it, Rage?
Yes.
Rage.
So it could either be a stickman or something like that. Anything you can draw, go ahead and draw. And we have. I'm gonna set a timer. We're gonna have 3 minutes to draw this.
3 minutes. That's so many minutes.
Yeah, it's to make. Okay, do you want to have 2 minutes instead?
No, I'll take all the time. I'll take all the time I want.
All right. I'm setting up the timer right now. All right, we have 3 minutes. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Draw. My mind is turning out to be drunk. I went with the wrong.
Wait, hold on. I'm starting over.
Alright, you still have 2 minutes.
It's gonna take me 2 minutes to erase all this.
That's where we go pen and pencil.
Ah, what have I done? Hold on, wait. There we go. I fixed it. Just open a new one. Okay.
One minute 28 seconds.
Oh,
Whoa,
man.
what is that?
I'm advantaged because you guys get to see what I'm.
I mean, you can still see hours in like 1 minute.
I got 1 minute.
Yeah, we have 1 minute and 7 seconds.
Okay.
Just to let you know, I'm not the best drawer ever.
Same.
I cannot draw for pen. Yeah. This is so bad, I'm doing it on pen as well.
Can't go back. Can't take back your mistakes.
Oh no, I don't like it! It is what it is. Alright, okay. I've got it.
40 seconds. So mine is a two-part because the first one went a bit haywire. You still have 20 seconds. No rush. What's up, Rainbow? What's up, Corbin? How you doing? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. So, Tulane, walk us through what you drew.
This is a self-portrait of all of my inner rage.
Cool. You went with the blue eyes. Would you gone like a bit of red in the middle of the eyes? Like, bloodshot?
That's a lot of colors though. So, mostly this blue because it's the first thing I clicked on. I don't even have blue eyes, but you know what? Art is open to the interpretation of the viewer. So there you go.
So this was mine. Wait, let me turn this off. This was mine. Those are fireballs right there and a sword. And the GTA L hat right there. So I messed this one up and I drew this. Bacon. on a face.
Bacon face.
Yes.
That would make me rage.
So Elite, show us what you drew.
Well, as I said, I'm not the best drawer ever, but you know,
Looks
it's
pretty cool.
elaborate. It's meant to be a campfire with a burning skull and crossbones.
It's metal.
It's rocking.
Yeah.
So that's what I perceive as a rage.
So let's do a little bit
Campfire with a
of a
burning skull and crossbones.
saying sentences backwards challenge about that. I pick a sentence for Elite. Elite pick a sentence for Julim, and so on.
What do you mean by?
So you just give us like a little phrase on the spot. You have to make it up, and we have to say it backwards as the best we can. The first to say it
Alright,
correctly wins a point. So Elite to me to no. Elite to Tulane to me, and me to Elite. That's what's gonna go. I lost the pen. Where's the pen?
So do we have to write it down? Or-
Yes, you have to write it down. Wait, what's the order? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, okay. And you have
Okay.
5 minutes or as well.
I'm already done.
I picked out a good one.
Alright. Alright. So Elite, show your sentence to Tulane to me, then me to Elite.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen again.
Okay, so
Oh.
2
Sorry.
And you have to say it backwards.
Okay. Fish that is big how.
Boy!
Alright, here's mine. I should have wrote it down this way instead. That's it.
Ate my cake in a. I can't see the other ending. Ate
Van.
my cake in a van.
Bell.
I could only see the van because after it I can't see the at the end. So my cake, ate my cake in a van. Bell.
Yeah. I have horrible handwriting, as you can tell.
No, your handwriting's fine.
So yeah, what's the sentence to it?
Here we go. Classic quote.
Do it, but is it like be it? Think, don't they?
I feel like it works just as well backwards as it does forwards, if I'm being honest.
So yes,
Alright.
back to the questions. Get to the chopper. Tulane, what's your Twitch goal?
Twitch goal. Be rich. No.
Rich.
Be rich. Make money. No, my
Eat
Twitch
bread.
goal, honestly, is to I started stream on Twitch for 2 reasons. Number one, to make a little bit of money if I could. But number two, to make friends. And to make friends around, hobbies that I like, hobbies that I enjoy, like video games, like building Lego, like playing music and just goofing off. So yeah, my big goals, my big motivation is to just keep I want to keep growing to a point to where I have like just a great community of people where we're all just like friends goofing off, hanging out. You know.
Awesome. I mean,
Um,
streaming is about building a community and engaging with the viewers. So yes.
mhm. Yeah, that's sort of things like so. I am completely just completely disconnected from big stream like big streamer Twitch. I don't pay any attention to big Twitch. People be like, oh, did you see what? Uh,
Pokemon.
yeah, exactly. See what she did? I'm like, no, I don't watch people like that because to me that doesn't really feel like a community when you've got 7,000 people all just spamming emotes for 4 hours straight. Like, yeah, that's if I wanted to do something like that, I'd just go to a football game where people just screaming constantly. Like I want to be involved in something where I feel like I'm hanging out with people. Eventually, a chat gets so big that I'm like, yeah, you're there to watch the streamer. You're not there to interact. And if I'm just there to watch somebody do something, like I'll just watch YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So
So
you don't have to be live for those.
yes, you don't have to be like you have to like engage with the viewers so you get like the interaction you have with them.
Yeah, I like getting to a chat where it's like you can talk to the streamer. Shows that like in chat people are talking.
Yeah.
I've got
So
a question.
go ahead and ask your question.
You sure? Alright, cool. My question is, do you feel us small time streamers are just as good as those big time streamers?
I feel like it's a matter of I don't know, it's kind of like a matter of what do you define, like how do you define what is valuable, for streamers. If you want to see somebody like play a game really well and just be really good at a game, then yeah, like watch big streamers. You're probably gonna see people that are just insane at games or people that look good. Basically, that tends to be the two things that make somebody be a big streamer. But I feel like the value in small streamers is that you do get a much more personal touch, and there's also this like art that comes from adversity. Like people do really cool stuff production wise, even as small streamers. Like some of the best, most fun, like craziest stuff I've ever seen somebody do, whether with their computer or in a game or like with OBS or with some other level of production. It's usually they've got maybe like 30 people in chat, or sometimes less, and it's like wow, that's really cool that they could do that, and I appreciate it more because I mean they don't have 50,000 people on their Discord being like, hey, you should do this on your stream, and then they just farm someone's ideas. Like they actually come up with it themselves, which is kind of cool.
My next question for you, Tulin, is what was your motivation for starting to stream on Twitch? And when you started out, how did it go? Did it go bad? Your first stream, like that, and how did that change when you became affiliate?
So my first stream, so the room I'm in right now, it literally just holds like my music stuff, junk, Christmas decorations. It's a garage. Essentially, it's a built-in garage. And then my computer and my streaming setup. And like a week before, I set my start date. I had like And then a week before that, found out we had mold in my house and had to like tear out the floor and half the walls in the room where I was going to stream. So I had to move to like a bedroom that was right next to my son's room. And so like, I mean, my first stream, it's kind of like this, and it's also like there's like no light. So I'm like, hey guys, what's up? Hey, welcome to my first stream. Great to see you all. So glad you're here. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I mean this lighting out now it looks great right now, but when there's absolutely no light sources, and that's really nice. Like so, I mean, I'm streaming my first stream. I'm streaming in the dark. My game's like lagging on the computer I was playing it on, but it was super fun. Even though I was like whispering through the whole thing, it was still exactly. It's still on accident. It was still a really cool experience, and had a lot of fun with it. So. that was encouraging because I mean it was the room we had also moved all the junk into so that they could tear up the floor. So I just have like stacks of garbage behind me, and I'm like, why is anybody watching this trash stream? But I actually got like my first raid that night, and it was like I think there's like 19 people in this chat room right now. Like I'm losing my mind. My first stream. This is so cool. Um, and so that was kind of cool, despite the fact that I had a whole lot of setbacks. And my goal was to never have that bad of a production quality in a stream, because it was atrocious. But it was fun. So yeah, moving forward now I'm in a dedicated space. I just have to I want to make it to where if I pull this curtain back, it's also a nice looking space. So I have kind of two areas from which to stream. You know, we got this is Tulane's room with all this cool stuff in the background for when he builds Lego, and then it can be like, all right, it's time to play a game. Bring out the green curtain, whoosh, green screen. Yeah. What was the question?
Oh, you pretty much answered it. Yeah, so like in the future of your streams, would you ever do like any food streaming, like making food, eating food, mukbangs and stuff like that? Or would you do more ASMR?
I don't know. I feel like it'd be cool to do you know what would be really cool, because people do like cooking streams, baking streams. It'd be really cool to do a grilling stream, because I'm a freaking dad, all right? So of course I want to grill, you know, but I don't know how to getting my setup out into the backyard would be something else. So I think maybe I'll just bring the grill inside the house. It'll fit, right?
A house fire?
Yeah, there's no safety issues with that at all, probably.
I mean, from what I've seen from Jelly streams, she pretty much just brings her laptop and her phone as camera or something like that.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. You know, I mean, yeah, every iPhone is an NDI, every smartphone is an NDI camera, so you could just do that.
Yes. So yeah, Ellie, do you have any questions before we end off the stream?
Yeah, since we're both are Twitch streamers, do you feel anything has changed from when you first started streaming in total? From when you first ever started streaming to where you are now? Like, do you feel like anything's changed in terms of like your community or your viewers or anything in general?
Yeah. So I think I've really been able to kind of dial in more of who I am as a person and as a streamer, and how that interprets into the community. So, you know, we talk about kind of like, you know, finding your voice is the way some people say it, like being able to express yourself in a way that is uniquely you, where you're not like parroting anything you saw anyone else do, and you're not like too reserved to not act like yourself. So I think I've really been able to move forward in that, and seeing you know, the type of people that I attract, the type of people that hang out. Like, you know, there's a lot about you as a content creator that determines who your audience becomes, you know. And so, you know, you attract what you want to attract. So, you know, my community is we've got a lot of really cool people, a lot of people who get together well, because we got a lot of people that are just chill. Not chill like as in boring, just chill with like, if someone comes in and is different, that's cool. You know, we have some trans people that are in our community, and we've got some like hardcore Christian people that are in our community. We've got people who are like politically very left leaning, most of us, and we've got some people who are more on the right. And you know, we create this community where everyone is welcome and everyone is cool to chill, as long as you're respectful of other people, you know. And I think that a lot of that comes from my personality, you know, who I am. I like to make it a very open experience, because I like to meet people who have come from a different walk of life than me. I don't just want to stream to a bunch of 30-year-old white dads. I would like to have all sorts of different people hanging out. So, and that's what I've got, and I love it.
Also, what another question?
Mhm.
Would there be anything you'd change from when you first started streaming, knowing what you have become, knowing
Yeah.
what you are now? Would there be anything you would have changed back when you first started?
Yeah, I'll probably, so, I mean, on the technical side, I started on Streamlabs, mostly just because I didn't want to have to learn how to use OBS. And I wish that I wish I had like sat and just spent an afternoon getting to know OBS, because it making that jump from Streamlabs to OBS with a really good bot, just it upped the production level like instantly, and it was totally free. Like if I just sat down and spent the time to do it and learn it, and then launched the stream, it would have been it would have been so far ahead of where it started from. And yeah, also I think I would be a bit more. I would maybe have a few more interesting little Easter eggs. So if you've ever been on my stream, or if you visit my stream, there's stuff that will happen based on what people say in chat. And it's not like, it's not like something that will happen necessarily. So you might type a certain word and then something will run across the screen. And if you don't know it's gonna happen, it's like, what was that? Did a beard just fall from the sky? I'm like, yes, because you typed the word beard. And I think I would have more exciting, like, what was that type of moments. I've got some goofy little bits loaded up on my Stream Deck that I wouldn't have even thought of when I started, because I was too afraid, or maybe too unsure of myself to do something that crazy or that ridiculous. But looking back, I'm like, that's the stuff that people really like. Like, that's what makes it fun, If there's a word in your chat that if someone types it, it just brings your stream to a halt and something weird happens. Like, that's cool stuff.
Yeah, so Tulane, what kind of inspiration would you give to upcoming streamers, like people who have no idea what they're doing on Twitch or YouTube? What inspiration would you give them?
Let's see.
Also related to public speaking.
Yeah. I would say don't be afraid to borrow, but attribute cool stuff that you see other people do. A lot of times we think that we have to come up with unique ideas for everything, but we forget that there are so few unique ideas left out there to humanity, and a lot of times our ideas just come from what we've already seen other people do, what we've already experienced. So don't be afraid to, if you see somebody else do something on their stream that you're like, oh, that's cool, I want to do something like that, take it, think about it, talk it over with other people, throw some spaghetti up on the wall, so to speak, see what sticks, and make it your own. It's okay to use other people's stuff and then make it your own, because that's all pretty much all everyone's doing, right? I mean, don't directly carbon copy what you see someone else do. Don't come up, don't change your Twitter carbon copy of someone else, but allow other people's awesome ideas to influence your own and take them to the next step.
The whole 9 yards. We also did a lot of new stuff, like the questions. But before we end off, let's give you all your dares.
Okay.
So these are the first ones are verbal, the next ones are actually actions. So Tulane, who's your least favorite streamer?
Least favorite streamer?
Yes.
Me. I'm trying to cry. Hold on. Trying to do that single tear thing. It's coming. Here it comes. No, it's not coming. No. My least favorite streamer. I'm gonna gonna tell you guys something. I'm gonna start some beef.
Oh.
My least favorite streamer. Is Prodigal.
Uh. Whoa.
Prodigal with 2 L's. Least favorite streamer.
All right. So yes, Tulane. What's your biggest secret?
My biggest secret
Hush, hush.
is that I care too much. No. My biggest secret is that it's kind of funny because it's also Lego related.
Oh, you
My
eat
biggest
Legos?
secret is that I eat Lego. No. My biggest secret is that I'm sexually attracted to Lego. No, I'm just kidding. My biggest secret. My wife is laughing at me. My biggest secret is that when I was 7 years old, I stole a Lego piece from the Sunday school room at church.
Wow.
I did some computery looking crap on it that I thought looked really cool, and I didn't have one of those, and so I was like, "Oh, I want that." So I snuck it into my pocket, and took it home, and I was so racked with guilt for like weeks, probably years, probably still dealing with it. If I'm being honest,
The
with
church
you,
is just like here
lying
you
awake
go.
at night. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I stole from church, and it was Lego, and I was 7. That's my biggest, darkest secret. I know.
Ooh.
Time to cancel me.
Yeah, Tulane get canceled. Who do you have a crush on?
Wow. Wow.
What up?
So this is gonna be a 2-part question, just for Elite and Tulane. Who do you have a crush on Twitch?
Ooh, okay.
Could be either a fan-made girl or something like that, or something just on the spot. Or something. I don't know.
Who do I? Twitch.
Yeah.
Crush.
Yes, Twitch crush.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, you did this to me. Oh.
I don't know.
No,
Twitch
you know
crush
how
is-
awful this is gonna be if this one person actually comes across this podcast.
I don't know.
Dude, it's 2021. We're, like, humanity's running out of time. History's gonna end. Like we all know the world's about to end. Like, shoot your shot, man.
COVID is ended us all, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. We've got like what, a month left in this planet. Just go for it.
Right. So who's going first? Me or 2A?
Yeah, whoever wants to go first. I don't know.
I don't mind going first.
Go for it, man. Love it.
Oh god, I'll go. So my Twitch crush is someone I watch a lot of, and this person plays a lot of Dead by Daylight, and they go by the name The Noob. She's a Welsh streamer. He just mainly plays Dead by Daylight.
Who do I have a crush on? Who do I have a crush on?
I'm gonna send you the person's Twitch. Hold up.
I'll tell you who I have a crush on Twitch.
God, I'm going.
It's
Streamer. Then.
Oh,
Maybe that would make more sense.
if my wife stream on Twitch. No, I've got a crush on I got tats.
Ooh.
Yep. I got a man crush on I got tats. I got a man crush on Jedi Greg. I got a man crush on everybody, everyone, all of them. I'm just kidding. Not all of them. Some
The
of them.
whole
Sorry.
world.
The whole world, yes. No.
Wait, who was it?
It's
Don't do
it's
it
gotta
like this,
be.
bro.
What's that?
Come on.
Well, no, you go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's gotta be my crush. It's on Tats because he's got all those tattoos on his big arms.
Oh. Yeah. Wait, who is it? Who has a crush on Loke? Or bromance Loke? I think it was 2% Nate. Maybe I would be wrong. Do you know?
It's like,
Do you know who?
who has a bromance with who?
Loke. Look down.
Everybody, dude. Everybody.
No, I mean like he actually
So
roleplays it
no.
on stream.
Oh, gosh.
I've been in the stream, I just
Nerdy.
don't.
So I've just linked you. To,
Oh, alright, dude. I'll check
I've
it
just
after.
linked you the person I would. Yeah. So that's just our audio pin.
Okay. Yeah, but
Oh,
they
God.
roleplayed a lot on stream.
Let's hope. Um,
Oh, gosh, I don't remember who. It's been so long. My memory's fading.
Same. Oh shoot, I forgot his name. It's not Tats, but it's someone who looks like Tats, but it's. Oh, he even had. Okay, so this is how I remember it. Lockdown, he did his Skittly D with this guy, and I forget his name, but he's there.
Oh gosh.
You know, right?
Yeah. Oh, think.
It's,
Oh, gosh. I don't know. We could probably find out. We can find out.
yeah, let's find it. I mean,
I bet you could post in his Discord who
Right, so-
who has a man crush, and we would know in seconds.
So my crush has been known now. So you know, love in life. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna carry on eating my chicken little bites. So good.
chicken. Alright, so yeah, let's continue this before we have to end off. Man crush, big secret, favorite streamer. Alright, so now we get to the action. Ready, Tulane? Get your stomach
Yep.
ready, because we're going to eat vinegar.
Good lord. Vinegar?
Yeah.
So-
like
Uh,
a small teaspoon. Not even
I
one.
don't.
You don't
I
have
thought I
it.
had vinegar,
I mean,
right? When,
yeah.
like it prep for the show, but it turns out I don't.
Yeah.
Because I usually keep vinegar to clean the house because I'm 400 years old. But my wife was like, "Yeah, I thought it was bad. Like I couldn't find it." She's like, "Oh yeah, I thought it was bad, so I threw it out." Well, vinegar doesn't really go bad, but thanks. It's enough to drink it, I guess.
I mean, you could take a little water from the pickle juice, just a little.
I do. Yes, I do have pickle juice, which is essentially just vinegar.
Wait,
So
there's no
I know.
pickles.
I've got an idea.
There's no pickles.
Lemon juice.
Oh, lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
Juice. I can do lemon juice. Hold on, it's in the fridge. I can
Oh.
do lemon juice.
All right, we'll wait.
I'll get it. I'll be right back.
So yes, everyone. Thanks for watching. We're gonna finish this up, and yeah,
What didn't seem possible?
what happened? Yo, so Elite, have you played Cyberpunk 2077? No. I might stream it this Monday. Oh, welcome back.
No, I'm still to play that.
This is why.
I'm still to go and purchase Cyberpunk.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
Trees for pickup. You should always double check what size lemon juice you get, because this is 32 ounces. This is
Ounces?
946 milliliters of lemon juice.
Now you're not gonna chug that, just a little.
I mean, you can use
Don't think you're going.
you can use that for baking. So I mean,
Bacon?
that's one way you use
Yeah,
it.
I mean, we usually use
You
it
can use it
if we're doing like
cupcake.
Oh, baking.
Cake. Yeah, bacon.
Yeah.
You can use it with bacon. Like, so they can use it with no issue, as long as you've got other baking ingredients.
yeah. I mean, flour is a good one.
Well, that's the main ingredient for a lot of baking products.
That's
Is
true.
flour. You need a lot of raisin, a lot of clay flour as well.
Yes. So let's see you slurp that lemon.
Jug.
No, that's a
Sure.
lot. That's a lot of lemon juice. Oh, he's gonna have some hiccups.
Ah!
I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, bro. All for the podcast, bro. All for the
Okay,
all for the podcast.
so do you have Pop Tarts by any chance, Tulane?
I don't have
I have
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts.
All right, so
I
I'm
have
gonna
Pop-Tarts, but not currently.
I'm gonna skip this one then. Let's do some Coke vanilla or cherry vanilla.
Oh crap!
Oh, they
Remember when I said I gave you advice about like when you order groceries, make sure you double check sizes. Also, make sure that when they tell you, "Hey, we're out of vanilla Coke," you actually go out and buy it from somewhere else, because you might have a podcast where you're supposed to drink vanilla Coke, and then and you don't want to show up unprepared, right? Because that makes you look like an unprofessional dick. So, yeah, I don't have any vanilla Coke today, unfortunately. I have Nature's vanilla Coke. I have water.
Do you have pickles? Let's eat some pickles.
I do have pickles. That I have. I have ovals.
Awesome. Let's see. Maybe like
The most
one
natural
whole,
shape.
one whole two, one whole two.
One hole two.
I don't know what I'm doing at this point.
So, like 3. Okay, I've got 2. It's 2 pieces. Okay.
Yeah.
How about 3?
Oh, before you eat
3?
it,
Yeah.
before you eat it, do you have any whipped cream to go on the top of the pickles?
I don't think so.
Wait, hold on. Have you got any mayonnaise?
I
Yes, of course I do. Oh. Okay, so I mean, we don't have whipped cream. I know because my wife hates whipped cream. Doesn't put it on anything. It's gross for her.
mean, what?
I do have
So
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise,
Oh
mayonnaise is a substitute, right, Nerdy?
Yeah.
All right.
You get a
I'll be
treat
right
after
back.
this.
Hey, Nerdy, I'm full of ideas, mate. I'm very
Yeah.
creative on this stuff.
Yeah.
As you can
I mean,
tell,
Your
I'm
podcast
very
sometime
quick.
soon.
I'm very quick.
So yeah, you could have like you want to have some eating dares on your podcast.
Say again?
Would you like to have some eating dares with the podcast next month or something?
Like, don't
I
worry about
missed that. What you said because you cut out Nerdy.
Oh, I'll just tell you at the stream.
Yeah, just tell me. Yeah. Cool.
All right. Do you want to just finish the whole thing? not the mayonnaise. No.
Use the whole cup of mayonnaise.
No, I went to like. You want to finish the whole dares just to like end the podcast?
Finish, yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, so like Reese's Pieces, mayonnaise, and pickles.
All at once?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
That would have been funny if you did the whole mayonnaise.
I'll risk my whole thing.
Yes.
Okay, so here's pickle.
Mayonnaise.
This is mostly empty. Okay. Oh, Lord. No, too much. Sometimes it just comes right out at you, you know what I mean?
That just
Yeah,
squirted.
prepared for it.
Oh, your
The
dog.
dog's like, I smell food. So far, this is a sandwich, but without any of the substance, right? Okay.
Nom nom nom. Enjoy, bon appetit.
There we go. Hold on. Gotta get the toppings. The protein.
Yes, the
Yeah.
protein.
The peanut butter. Okay. Alright. Ready? Okay. Son, you may want to leave. You don't want to see this. You don't want to see your father do this. I'm just kidding. Okay, ready? Here we go.
That looks delicious. Oh, is he liking it? Oh, he's not liking it.
Nope. Nope.
He's like, no.
When I eat something regretful. Oh, bad. Very bad choices were made today.
Hey, bro, you're a trooper. You're a trooper.
Yeah,
I'll
we
give you that.
commend you. We commend
You,
you.
sir, are awesome.
Appreciate it.
You serve the food states. I don't know. So yeah, Julian, thanks for coming on the What the Hell Are We Doing podcast. Everyone, check him out. Links in the description. Any ending motivational speech you want to give?
Yeah. Don't be
Don't have
afraid.
pickles and mayonnaise.
Don't have pickles and mayonnaise and Reese's Pieces. There, yeah. Don't Be afraid of doing that. That was very bad. Here, son. It's a present. Oh, you already had candy? Give me that back.
Oh.
Don't be afraid to do the thing. The thing, you know what thing I'm talking about. Whatever that thing is. Don't be afraid to do the thing. Provided that thing is not dangerous or violent or illegal. Don't
Especially
be afraid to do
illegal.
the thing. Especially illegal. Please don't do the thing if it's illegal, because then someone will probably try to sue me for telling you to do the thing. But the thing, whatever the thing is, you want to do something creative, you want to do something risky, you want to do something new, you want to ask out that Twitch streamer you have a crush on. Do the thing. Don't be afraid to do the thing.
Awesome words. So everyone, thanks for watching the What the Hell Are We Doing podcast. Make sure you check out Too Lame 4 games down in the description below. And see you guys later. Peace.
See y'all. Thanks for having me.
Bye. Thanks for having me. Later.